Welcome to the Numerology and the Astrology for April 20th, 2021. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 11. And we can use the number 11 and keep it in the pure 11 form, which is related to transcendence and consciousness. Or you can actually add the 1 and the 1 together and create a number 2. I'm always trying to not collapse an 11 and put it into a 2 because the 2 is the number of negative mind or critical mind. And I don't think we need any more blame and shame and guilt and fear and abandonment. I just don't think we need any more of that at this point in this world. So let's go for the 11, okay? The number 11 brings the desire for expansion in many areas, asking for our concentrated focus and effort. This expansion intends to wake us up to our potential. We are witnessing a fantastic process. What this world is going through is proof enough that everything in life is demanding that we do a multitude of things differently. It starts with us. It is our choices that start the ball rolling. When I look at our world, the truth is glaringly obvious. We cannot keep blaming others for the choices that we make that keep perpetuating this dysfunction. It begins at the most basic of levels. Look at what we disown and disavow as our problem. When we choose to avoid taking responsibility, that is where all things go off course. It is hard to realize that every choice and action sets wheels rolling in specific directions. Instead of doing it from an unconscious place, why not slow down and make choices from an obvious and calm place first? Avoidance breeds discontent. Not owning that we are co-creating this reality is a level of denial that is shocking to behold. Many things are showing the societal dysfunction. It is time to see what we have done and act. The astrology today. The moon goes into the bouncy and warming sign of Leo early past midnight. Combine that with the Taurus sun as it squares the Leo moon, and there is a desire for action. We are driven to step out of the comfort zone and into the creative process. It is a day to share who we are and what our skills are with others. Venus semi-squares with Neptune, and know that today we may not want to see the whole truth. Neptune's illusions want to gloss over the bad, to see only the good, or some who want to ignore the good and prefer to see the bad. While we live in a world of duality and both are ever present, it is clear that the truth is never in the perspective of either or, but in the middle. Becoming aware of both and finding the balance between the balance between is what life is all about. Yes, you have lots of doubts about this crazy world in which we live. Yes, the universe will constantly point out the places that we do not love ourselves. Everyone deserves love, comfort, and care. While each of us has flaws in our personality, those glitches in our life teach us many things of great value. Jupiter semi-sextile Pluto, and you may notice that you feel out of the cosmic flow for the moment. As frustrating as that may be, it is only temporary. Such moments allow us to question what we believe and seek to understand beyond the present level of awareness. Remember that we are always more than we think ourselves to be. My quote for today: enjoy the process of life. Make the decision to make life more beautiful. Protect the land and its inhabitants. There is more happening all around us if we are just willing to look. And my blog for today. The weather is finally warming and the evenings are such that the cat wanted to stay out all night. But an evening of gallivanting brought her home and she is crashed out in my work chair, sound asleep. We have spent the last few days moving fence poles that we put up last year, but now, with the thought of fire season ahead, we are clearing brush and trees away from the buildings and getting rid of as much debris as possible. We have done 7 burn piles and 1 pile burned for days. We had a sprinkler going all around it to keep it safe. Yesterday, we still found hot spots and put more water on it. I think this fire will finally be out today. I'm constantly amazed at the things that are required to live in this beautiful place. I told my husband that this was the last time I was moving this fence. He laughed and agreed. It is a lot of work, but we did discover the best invention ever, which is a fence pole pulling apparatus. It works awesome. So you put it on the ground and just grab the little edges by the fence, and it just pops that thing out so easily. So there is beauty in the effort, and we have found flat places on our property that we have turned into flat camping tent spots, and we have discovered the beauty of clearing the brush to show the majesty of the redwood trees, and we limbed them up, and they just got more beautiful when we limbed them up. So, it makes me want to clear more. But we are out of time for burn piles, so it may have to wait. We are expecting some rain soon, hopefully this next weekend, and perhaps we can do some more of the burn piles later. So enjoy the process of life. Decide to make life more beautiful, protect the land and its inhabitants. There is more happening all around us if we are just willing to look. And I heard a cat, and there's a cat, so there's a cat finally awake. Okay, have a good day. Bye.